I suppose I only met Cosmos, and I suppose it's a relatively short time when you take it that Cosmos is over 42 years service. I met him about 10 years ago when I moved in here from the field. But I'd heard of him from a lot before that, but my guys in the field had dealt with Cosmos an awful lot. Cosmos is a really quiet guy, really engrossed in his work, really engrossed in Martis. Martis was his baby. I saw on the card there, it's a pity to see him going because now the Martis police are gone. So I suppose that's what his function was here. He was all the time looking at Martis, keeping the trunks right, keeping everything right. Cosmos joined the job in 1975, did his TT years and got stationed in Andrew Street in the step-by-step. Funny enough, Conor, I didn't see him going up and down like that. I never noticed it anyway. But he obviously got that out of his system because he moved on to the data staff. But while he was in Andrew Street, I suppose it's very, very hard to bring your own county. I always liked when I had to say a few words, bring my own home county into the few words. But I only found out last night that Cosmos didn't have to go out at night looking to find a wife or anything like that. He just went upstairs in Andrew Street and met a telephonist from Templemore in County Tipperary. He really landed in the jackpot, hit the jackpot there. But it is hard to bring in your own county into it. So I mentioned it again, Tipperary. But Cosmos moved on from there to the data staff. He worked in EIRCOM and DASNet, and was very involved there. And I suppose he's seen everything. Lads have spoken here earlier about all the different technologies that I suppose from a data point of view, Cosmos has moved on from ordinary data lines onto EIRCOM, DASNet, Martis, and now it's going to IP, and he's been doing a bit in IP over the last few years as well. Cosmos is a really quiet guy, and I have to say he's the one guy that every time I went down to say a few words to him, I gave him a shock because he always had his back to me, and he was always so engrossed that when I heard him with his shoulder jump like that to see what's wrong with him. But a great guy, very, very enthusiastic about his work and all that. But I didn't know anything about him outside of EIRCOM, so I suppose in the best tradition of communications company, I googled him. And funnily enough, there is a mention of him in Google. There's quite a few Cosmos belies, but I did find you. You were mentioned in your parish newsletter in 2009, congratulating your daughter for getting a master's degree in Belmont University. So I suppose if you move on from the parish newsletter, you're obviously very involved in the parish there, and I was surprised to hear that you were quite a good guitarist and also in the choir that sang for the Pope in 1979. The rest of us were involved in getting the network ready for the Pope to arrive. But Cosmos, fair play to you, you practice your singing. But the 1979 or 1975, sorry, was a great year. There was a lot of things that happened in 1979. Cosmos, I found out over the last couple of days, has a huge interest in Formula One. Nicky Lauda was the champion driver, driving a Ferrari that year. The scoring was much different at the time, but he was 20 points clear of the nearest rival, 65 to 45 or something like that. But decimal points in it as well, something like that anyway. Maggie Thatcher took over the Tories. There's too many dubs here, I'm not going to say who won the All-Ireland, or rather who was beaten. The unfortunate thing is Kilkenny won the hurling. I suppose from another point of view, the things that did come on were introduced that year. Videotapes were introduced that year, both Betamax and VHS. And the disposable razor was also came out big on it. I know also that Cosmos is a very big fan of ABBA, and I was looking to see what hits they had in 1975, and I suppose I'm very, very, very short with my emails when I send it to the lads. I say, can you do this, please? And the big hit for ABBA in 1975 was, I do. What comes back from Cosmos is, will do. So he's obviously still influenced by ABBA. Listen, just on behalf of Service Fulfilment Centre, Cosmos, I want to wish you a very, very long and very, very happy retirement. It's definitely an absolute pleasure working with you over the last 10 years. I can only say good things about you. And on behalf of Service Fulfilment, I'd like to wish everybody that's retiring today the very best of luck and a very, very long and happy retirement.